I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The Mad Scientist Lab.
The 184th episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy.
And I'm going to cut out that part where you said Saturday, but go ahead.
Along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. Jared, say hello. All right, he's done that. And we are here. We are live. We are going. We are ready to roll. Yeah. So.
Sorry, guys. Thank you for everybody for joining us today. I don't know what's wrong with RJ. He's been copying everything I say this afternoon as soon as I walked in the door.
That's not true.
I told him he should start writing his own material and stop using mine. I'm tired of this. There's people in this that are new to the comedy community out here trying to take people's jokes.
I'm not trying to steal your jokes.
Trying to write people, try to use people's material.
I don't think I'm doing that either.
Okay.
Dude, I'm actually quite funny. I'm a very funny man. I like to think I'm a funny man. But when I get home and I sit down, I'm actually quite depressed. However, regardless.
Well, a lot of comedians are depressed.
Well, that's why they're funny. Damn, isn't that fucking crazy? The irony. But regardless, folks, regardless. Hope everybody had a nice week. Hopefully everybody had a nice Memorial Day weekend. You know what I did for Memorial Day weekend, Jared? Not only hang out with you.
Aside from pump your pud?
I have not done that in quite some time.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm very proud of myself so far.
All right.
Anyway.
I don't want to know about your fucking masturbation techniques.
I don't want to talk about them.
Okay.
It's going to make everybody uncomfortable, including myself. Because it's like, have you ever looked on the outside looking in? Like, if you were to, like, walk in on yourself, like, beaten off or something, how would you react?
What? I was reading what Epic said. No, there's no pretty girls this week. We didn't have a pretty girl last week.
We did have a pretty girl on, though.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty people, and everything attracts.
They're all overworked and underfucked. Who? Comedians? Nah. The good ones, they're not overworked.
They probably got a lot of...
And they're definitely not underfucked.
They probably have cheeks everywhere. Tuesday cheeks, Wednesday cheeks, Thursday, Friday, Saturday cheeks.
It depends. It depends.
I'm sure it does.
It helps.
I'm sure it does help. I think it helps with a lot of aspects of life.
I said this before. Like I can't wait till I get to the point where this shit starts to pay off in pussy.
Yeah, there you go. And I can be your wingman. I can be like, I know that guy.
No,
I'm doing it.
Do you be your own wingman?
Nah, dude, I am totally clinging on to your claim to fame, and I'm going to be right there in the back and be like, I told him he could do it the whole time, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you the
People
truth.
keep telling me that. I still don't believe it yet.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I will make it happen. We will make it. You will make it happen. It's very important.
We'll see what happens.
So, I have very, very important news.
First of all, what the fuck is that shit?
This?
Yes.
It's just vape.
I know, but why does it look like
is it clear?
A time machine or some shit?
It does look, well, it's just how it's designed, so you can see the battery. I don't know.
Oh, my God. This shit's getting out of hand.
It is. It's awful. It's, I probably need to go to therapy for it.
I agree.
Yeah, but it's okay. We'll talk about that later off the air.
Mm-hmm.
So, for my Memorial Day weekend, I embarked on a great journey. A road, I should say, to master rank in Apex Legends.
Oh, my God. I thought it was some real shit.
No, this is real shit. This is real heavy shit, Jared. So, for the 3-day weekend, the remaining 2 days of that weekend.
Oh, did you get my message when I said read your fucking chat because there's people in there talking to you?
That was 45 minutes after the fact. But yes,
yeah, but that's not the point. Like, if you had known that they were talking to you by looking at your chat, then you would have been able to respond.
I have been actively getting better at it.
Well, I had to call you out. I'm about to call him his old name. Me and Al almost fucking was calling
Al Peppers, that son of a bitch. So I embarked on a great journey, and for hours on end, I slowly chipped away at the old block during the Memorial Day weekend rain grind. Okay, and folks, I am proud to say, last evening, Friday, June the 2nd, I have achieved master rank in Apex Legends.
Okay, we've been talking about this.
It's incredible.
And I'm going to get to Al's comment before in a second. But
is he insulting me already?
yes.
I'm sure it doesn't. I don't even know why
He said it took you 3.5 weeks. What took him 5 days to get done.
First of all, it took me 2.5 weeks.
Well, still, that's a lot compared to 5 days.
It doesn't matter. He has more time to play than I do. Okay, and then he hid in the storm the whole time.
I think that's arguable.
No. It's okay. I land with my team. He doesn't. I'm just telling you the truth. He's not going to admit it, and neither are you. Nobody is. I'm always the bad guy here.
No, it's not
just
that.
Pump me full of lead, will you?
Now, my question is, what does that get you?
At the end of the season, not only do I get to say that I'm master ranked, which is pretty cool.
And again, what is the meaning behind it?
It's a high tier caliber of player.
So you're just a person who plays a lot.
No.
Yes.
No, that's no.
Because like I look at people like who are on like Warzone who are like level 400. It's like,
well, that's different. That's level.
Hold on. No, it's not. It's not different.
It is different.
It's still.
It is completely different. Obtaining
rank. So what's below master?
Diamond.
What's below diamond?
Platinum.
What's below platinum?
Gold.
Those are ranks.
Those are ranks. There's
and you even call it ranked.
I know it's ranked, but there's a difference between playing ranked and a rank. Like a level, like I'm level 250, but that's not my actual rank.
Still, do you need to talk to somebody about this? This is a horrible addiction.
I'm a master player.
Masturbator.
Very possible, folks. Very, very possible. It's all coming full circle. Circle jerk. But anyway, I have obtained my goal, and at the end of the season, I'm going to get my master badge, and I am very excited to see that. And I'm going to get a little charm for my gun and a dive trail. So
charm for your gun?
Yeah, it's a charm.
Does it dangle like a little charm, like a charm bracelet?
Yeah, it's a charm. So yes, it dangles.
So it dangles like a little charm blade.
Yeah, like a little bracelet.
You got a Pandora gun now.
I do, and it's going to be awesome.
Okay,
and I'm going to put it on my Prowler. Okay. I think I'm going to put it on my Prowler if I had to. Okay. Just saying, or my R99, maybe my Nemesis, Volt possibly. Who knows? No, I got it. This one's for Al Peppers, the Spitfire. There we go. Don't get shot by that gun. It'll just not stop firing. So I'm very proud of myself.
Hey, look, you've just been proven wrong again. He said he's level 56. You're 250. So clearly you play more.
No, he's full of shit. He is so full of shit. He is easily like 200 levels above me.
Don't point at the computer, point at the camera.
Fuck you, Al. That's what I wanted to say, you son of a bitch. But I am very proud of myself. I have achieved this after many years of playing the game, and I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Very satisfied with that. So I've met my goal.
Wait, so you've been playing this game for years, and you just now getting to this? I'm just trying to figure out what the big deal about it all of a sudden is.
One, I've always tried to
because I've never heard you talk about this.
Well, because one, every time I talk about Apex, you're like, oh, nobody
cares.
Oh, yeah.
My eyes definitely roll in the back of my head.
Yeah, so when you're just like, oh, nobody cares, I'm not going to tell you if you don't care. Like, I mean,
you've never mentioned once being master ranked.
Yeah.
Until last weekend.
So, simply because they've changed the way you accumulate points in the ranking system for the ranked mode. Okay, so it's actually a little easier than it was before.
And now the truth comes out, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all right. I was a diamond player before. I just got to the tier above it. So it's
you might as well just play Valorant. You might just be a Valorant bitch.
No, actually, what I was thinking about playing is Diablo 4, believe it or not. I'm kind of teetering on the...
That'll last probably about a week and a half.
Oh, no.
As far as streaming, I'm talking about.
Diablo is forever.
No, it's not.
No, I don't know.
No, it's not. If it was forever, they wouldn't have to come out with a 4.
Well, it's been a long time since 3 came out, so, I mean, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I saw the beta. It was all right.
It looks like it does look fun for several weeks and then, move on to the next thing, but just something different to play. But nonetheless, folks, for the rest of the night, Jared is going to refer to me.
I get it, Al. I will not. If you about to say I'm about to refer to you as master.
No,
then,
you.
Ooh,
listen
buddy.
to me, you racist fuck.
I didn't. I'm not being the racist here. I was making sure you didn't say what you were gonna say.
No. You just got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. I would never have you say something like that. But regardless, you can call me Overlord Dope Supreme for the rest of the day.
I will not do one such thing ever in this life that I live on this planet.
Well, I'm telling you, I had a great time, and I'll tell you, the last little.
The only thing that I will give you as far as that, because again, I fucking despise the game. I don't even. Is there people on Twitch even playing?
Yes, yeah. There's a shitload of people that.
But
play
anyway,
the game.
the only thing I'll give you is I looked up at one point. I think I took a nap, and I looked over and I was like, let me see how long this motherfucker's been streaming. And we were up to nine and some change. I was like, okay, now, but that's like a once in a lifetime thing.
Well, I mean,
I don't think I've ever seen you stream 9 hours.
Yeah, well, I took breaks throughout the day, and it's
wait.
like
Did you turn off?
I paused my stream for some portions. To get up, eat, take a shower, move my legs. I can't completely sit there all day like a lard ass. I mean, I probably could, but I get uncomfortable after a while, so I got to get up and move around. But it's the holiday weekend. It's a free weekend to just lounge and bullshit and do whatever. It's like, hey, I have no obligations to anything else right now. It's like, fuck it. Let's take advantage of the 3-day weekend and let's grind out some ranked Apex. And we took advantage of it and we got it done. So shout out to me because I'm a master player now. All right, I'm done with that. I'm happy. It's cool. I'm gonna get my little badge, and when I get it, I was gonna text you a picture of it last night.
Please don't.
But then I thought of you and just how you would just completely despise that, so I just continued to play without bothering you.
You're 100% correct. I would not want to see. I'm not saying that I don't care about anything you do, RJ. It's just I don't care about that.
I understand. Not a lot of people do. It's just like my love for professional wrestling.
I definitely don't care about that.
Yeah, well, I understand. So that's why you're coming to WrestleMania next year with me.
You keep saying that, and probably not going to happen.
Balderdash. You will. But regardless, so I wanted to ask you, first and foremost, hopefully you had a nice week. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Hello there. How'd your comedy show go this week? Did you have to, unload the Glock, get the Draco out of the trunk?
The fuck is this guy talking about?
Put the extended mag on the glizzy?
It was a regular show. It wasn't like last week yeah, that was last week.
Because when I saw you did a comedy show, Jared, I almost got out the grenades, the launcher. About to launch it through that front glass window. Just take everybody out that's fucking with you.
I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about today, guys. Yeah, the show was fine. We got another one on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, June 6th.
Oh, very exciting. I like that. I like that a lot. We should go on a vacation together.
I don't know, bro, because you're going to start talking about playing fucking Apex and fucking WrestleMania and all this shit. Like, nah.
I will not embarrass you in public when we're out and not in public places that people already know us.
I don't know.
See, when people already know us, I mean, we're screwed to begin with.
Fucking like our buddy Jay, I won't say he's embarrassed me, but he's got me left in the country at some point.
That did happen. I forgot about that.
Then I had to sleep. Then I had to sleep in the fucking airport for the whole fucking night.
I'm sorry.
No beds, just fucking uncomfortable as fucking airport chairs. You know how it has the fucking the things in the middle. You can't even lay out unless you lay on the floor or some shit. But then I was in Houston. And I didn't know how much there might have been like cockroaches or something.
Yeah, I mean, there could be bugs on the floor. I mean, they are floors. Floors aren't typically the cleanest places on the earth.
So yeah,
unless it's freshly mopped. You know.
Yeah, I didn't like missing my plane. I was kind of upset about that, but whatever. He'll never admit that it was partially his fault.
I can hear his version of the story now, and I can see his hands moving as he's talking.
Right, and I told him I was like, you need to fucking pack tonight, so you don't have to do it in the morning. I get there, I go up to his room right before we're supposed to get to the airport or leave for the airport. I go up to his room. His fucking room looks like his room at home. Clothes everywhere, fucking where,
bruh.
Like, and I was like, bro, you haven't even started packing, and we have to be at the airport in like a half an hour,
bro.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. Oh man,
he'll always say it's his fault or it wasn't his fault,
but deep down,
yeah.
All right. Well, I like that. I like that a lot. What's going on, Jared? How have you been this week? Anything exciting going on?
I can see you didn't come prepared for shit.
Oh, what do you mean? I am prepared for shit. I've been playing the same game for like the last
Yeah, so that's why you're not prepared for anything.
I'm always prepared for this show, even if I'm not prepared. I'm prepared for this show.
So what are you talking about then?
I don't know. What would you like to talk about?
No, you putting it back on me again.
Well, I asked you how your week was, and you're just turning me into the villain.
It's a normal week.
A normal week. What consists in this normal week?
If I can get up, do some work.
Did you have a good day at work? Weekdays at work?
My work is at my house.
That's incredible.
People ask you like, how was work? Like, motherfucker, it was work. I'm doing some shit for somebody else. What you want me to do? Like, just for some money? What are you talking about?
We're just, I guess, genetically well, I wouldn't say genetically but we're programmed, like, we're almost like predispositioned to ask that question just off of principle.
Yeah, and I think, you know what? Maybe it's my hatred for small talk, because that's, to me, is small talk. I hate when people, so how was your day today? Like, motherfucker, you don't care.
You don't know if they don't care.
They don't give a fuck. Nobody cares about anybody but themselves. That's facts.
You sound like Al Peppers right now.
I mean, it's true. See, Phobia's here too. He said you're right. I don't care.
He is the last person I would expect to have any sort of compassion towards anything.
Londa, what's up?
Londa, hello. What it do? What it do? But what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just having a good time drinking my Kesslers. So
your Coke?
It is Kesslers and Coke. Look, we all can't be epic, okay? We all can't have, the beard chiseled by the gods, along with the bacon smoked by, people from Uranus, or whatever the case may be.
Oh shit. We're good. Actually, man, I don't know if you mind us asking what's your thesis on.
Oh, a thesis. I like this.
Londa's busy with their thing, their thesis. Y'all can't decide what to talk about. Huh? Well, we don't have shot glasses down here because the tubes aren't that we're supposed to. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Well, no, they're clean. I just forgot to bring them down. I can go get them real quick if you'd like to.
Nah, we good.
No, are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not difficult. I can just get up real quick. You can tell everybody how much you dislike me as I'm upstairs.
I can tell you that right now to your face.
It doesn't matter. You do that in my car, when we sit out in public, when we're walking to the store together. When
the fuck do we walk to the store?
We don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that at all, now that I think about it. It doesn't matter. No matter where we go, no matter what I do, I could save the planet, and somebody would find something wrong with it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just who I am. I see things I point out things that are maybe just out of place, I guess. I'm a patterns guy. I like. Is that a fucking Pokemon?
Oh, dude, Pokemon are cool. Squirtle.
One of the streamers I watch, she keeps fucking talking about Pokemon Go, and I'm like, motherfuckers still play that? I guess they updated it recently.
Well, yeah, dude, there's like thousands of Pokemon now compared to like the original 150 or 250 after the next generation and all that. There's a shitload of Pokemon now. Even I don't know all of them. I really only know the first generation. I know the first generation.
Yeah, yeah. I know there's a bunch, but now there's like raids, and then people go to like different places. They go to gyms like around. I'm like, oh my god, these fucking people.
That's cool as shit, though. I mean, I personally wouldn't go out and do it, but I like the idea.
I mean, it's good for walking. Like if you want to get outside and actually get some walking in, like it kind of passes the time from that.
Well, it does, and I think it brings people together. It's a social experiment, really. At the end of the day,
you got all of them on there now.
Oh my god, that is a shitload of Pokemon.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a.
Gotta catch them all.
I caught them all in the original version. It took me a while, but I got them all.
Yeah, but are they leveled up and all that shit?
I would say all my main characters I had at level 99. Most of my Pokemon were pretty much maxed out for the most part. But I
guarantee you'll get your ass whipped nowadays.
Probably. I mean, really, Pokemon is, I would say, very fundamental. It's almost like
fundamental. What's a fundamental about?
Well, no, it boils down to just fundamental thing. It's like Pokemon's really common sense if you think about it. If you're battling somebody, if you pull out, for example, a fire Pokemon, I am going to use a water Pokemon.
Well, yeah, I get that, the elements and all that shit, but I'm saying like if there's again, just like what we were talking about Apex, there's levels to the shit, so it is what it is.
I'm sure I could still hold my own.
I should have, for some reason, known that it was something computer science related. So both programs use two different algorithms, or did I miss the first part? Yeah, I did miss the first part. Keep going, RJ.
Oh, okay. No, I was just going to say, so if anybody, which I'm assuming all of us at some point have played Pokemon, either with the trading card game, the Game Boy game, any level of Pokemon, it's really, it's fundamental. Like, even though I haven't played or battled anybody in forever, if you gave me a couple Pokemon and I leveled them up a little bit, I'm almost positive I could still hold my own. I would just have to see what's new and how they've added to the turn-based strategies with healing and using different types of potions and things of that nature. So I'm pretty sure I could still hold my own. I would just probably need a little bit of practice. And then I'd go out here and, well, all these little kids who think they're better than me, you're not. It's just the facts of life, young people, the facts of life.
So it's AI related. I gotcha. Nice.
Ooh, that's actually funny you bring that up. Isn't it kind of crazy with some of the stuff that they're coming out with that AI stuff? You know what I'm referring to, right?
No, I have no idea what AI is. Please explain.
It is artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Shocker. Spoiler. No, I have recently been seeing a lot of. I don't even know how to explain what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know how to explain it.
If you know what you're talking about, please let us know. Because we don't know what you're talking about.
I can't explain it.
Why can't? Go ahead.
So it's just this new AI that's creating programs and oh fuck, man. I feel like I need to. Where's my phone? Hold on. I got to look this up because it's bothering me because it's very important to the premise of everything on this show. So here, give me a second.
What the fuck was that?
I have no fucking idea. What the fuck was that?
Motherfucker's got porn on his phone.
I definitely don't.
It was like, oh yeah.
Dude, I literally have IGN and True Achievements opened on my phone. Hold on. AI.
Speaking of IGN, they had something I was reading the other day.
Hold on. Chat GPT for iPhone. Hold on.
Online. You're just now on Chat GPT?
No. I've been seeing something. Folks, next week when I have all my bearings straight.
So see, this is exactly what I was just talking about a few moments ago. You have no idea what you're talking about or what you're going to talk about.
I know exactly what I'm
so
thinking.
So if you have something to come up with, that's the time to do the research, and then you come to the show prepared.
Well, that's how just saying it. Yeah, well, I understand that, but you saying that is fucking. It just kind of like sparked something in my mind that made me remember of seeing this sometime this week, and I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm talking about. If that makes any sense to anybody out there, just saying. I think I'll pour another drink. Because of awkwardness.
No, I got it, Londa. I was being sarcastic with RJ because I wanted to hear him explain it.
I know what it is. I just don't know how to explain it.
Well, if you read the comments, you would know that we got basically what it is.
Thank you, Londa. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So, what did you want to talk about AI?
Nothing. I just think it's kind of crazy how lifelike it is and what they're doing with it. And it's just kind of scary.
Yeah, some of it is. Some of it's not so scary. I'm interested to see I'm interested to see this new Photoshop because I've been using Photoshop for years, doing different multimedia things and projects. So I'm interested to see how Adobe's AI is gonna work because apparently you can like take people out of pictures, add people into pictures, make background, like it'll extend the background for you automatically.
And this is like obviously a beefier version of what you can currently do with Photoshop.
This is just the newer update for Photoshop.
I gotcha.
Because like every so often, I wouldn't say every year, but every so often they update what the software can do. Like they'll add features or they'll kind of move the layout around. But now they're adding in AI to it, so it's a whole, and all the Adobe products are getting AI additions to it, and some of it's still in beta. So I can only imagine the crazy shit that's going on.
Yeah, but that's I guess that was gonna be the point I was gonna make with whatever I cannot explain. Is that it's it's kind of scary. Like, you could like super catfish people now, or just
that is one of the biggest things that people are afraid of. Because deep fake has been around for a while, and like that Tom Cruise guy, a lot of people really thought that was Tom Cruise for a while, until like they understood what deep fake was and all that shit. But like now you can just take somebody's voice in a video. If they haven't, like, they could take our voices and create a whole different conversation with us, with our faces on it. It could be saying like the world is coming to an end tomorrow at 2:45. I'm just making up, whatever. If we say that, because it can take just samples of our voice and then make those words into other words. They've already done it. Like, I think they did it with Joe Rogan a couple of times.
I have seen that, and then I recently saw an article where Ice Cube said, "Hey, if anybody tries to use my likeliness, my voice with this AI shit, then I'm suing you to the ground." And that's one of the many things I saw in relation to this new technology that I thought was pretty interesting. Just because, one, it's amazing technology, but at the same time, just like most people, you think, well, you can, just the state of the world and the way the world is I feel like people would use it for more bad than good, if that makes any sense.
I mean,
and I know it's not the intention for
every
it.
technology, man. Like the internet, for example. I'm sure at the beginning people were thinking the same thing. Oh, people are going to use it for more bad than good. I mean, if they even knew how to use it, like, same thing with AI. Like, not everybody's going to automatically know how to use it the right way in the beginning. Just like people didn't know how to use the internet the right way.
I got you.
Or even how to use the internet back then. I know I'm talking to some people in here who have never lived without the internet, so they don't know.
Well, I was probably 10 or 11 when we first got AOL. And it was obviously
that was years in though.
Yeah, but still, regardless, I mean, for me, but just being, getting internet was a big deal back in the day, and I remember my mom and dad had set their computer up in their room and all that stuff. And then, back in the day, we had dial-up for you young people out there. And I remember we all huddled around.
This motherfucker trying to act like he old and shit. Go ahead.
I was around when the stone turned the wheel.
Like I said, I was around before there was any dial-up.
Jared was around when the sun was created, folks. But that's okay. That's a conversation.
That would be cool to still be around if I was.
Would you? And then but let me finish my thought first.
Just to see how things progressed.
So we are all huddled around the family computer, and then our first, AIM friend was my dad's coworker, in the little chat rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was just blown away. He was like, "We're finally searching the real world," like just totally. And it was just a cool moment, and just to see how far the internet has just become, and how much it's an everyday thing.
Really can't really go day to day without it in a lot of situations.
Yeah, it's a part of everyday society now, and I just think
even your little Apex games.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Master player, folks. Sorry,
anyway,
I just wanted to throw that.
I didn't mean to bring that up, guys.
You smell that? I smell hints of oak and freshness.
Not oak, motherfucker.
So, but just seeing how far technology has come and everything, it's incredible. It's cool. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what else we can do. But obviously, the negative aspect of it is like, oh my God, I feel like everybody's going to use this for all the wrong things.
That's definitely going to happen. Just like the internet, you got the dark web. A lot of criminal activity goes on there.
Yeah.
People are going to use shit for bad. People are going to use shit for good. Hopefully, the good outweighs the bad.
Yeah. No. And same here. I hope for the same.
Well, I'm not saying you weren't. I'm just saying it.
Watch the world burn.
No, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to add to that, but got cut off by
nonsense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I understand. I'm only one person, and I can only appease one community at a time. So, with that being said, with I saw a headline on the news this week. I can't remember what channel it was, but I was at work. I just briefly turned my head, saw it. And I thought, oh, man, that would be a great question to ask Jared. It wasn't really anything. I don't know what it was in relation to.
Jesus Christ.
So the question is, what actor would you pick to play you in a movie?
I think I asked this before. We've asked this before. I've talked about it before.
Are you sure?
I think we have.
Maybe. There's possible.
Me personally, at this point, I'd probably say Michael B. Jordan.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I guess what mine would be.
Yeah, we have talked about it, because didn't you say like Mel Gibson or something?
No, I didn't say I'd be Mel Gibson. I'm not Mel Gibson.
I could have sworn you said that.
I mean, I like Mel Gibson. I mean, all the other, all the weird shit aside, I love him as an actor.
I agree. Share. Oh, sorry.
I'm not.
I was reading what the chat said. It's not you.
No.
Wait. No, it's not who you are. It's who would play you.
Okay, so I will stick with Mel Gibson for the sake of the. But I was going to say either. Hold on. I'm going to say.
Mel Gibson's old too, though. Like,
yeah, he is.
He
old.
can't really play you.
Who's young? I will say. No, he doesn't look like me.
He doesn't have to look like you.
Well, maybe Jason Gordon-Levitt.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know who Jason
I've
Gordon-Levitt?
heard the name, but I don't remember. It's probably not even relevant anymore.
He's been in a couple of Chris Nolan films, dude.
Yeah, probably not relevant anymore.
It doesn't. I'm almost positive that Jason is his first name. Yeah, there. Gordon-Levitt. Levitt. Yeah, that guy right there.
Oh, my God.
Well, I didn't want to. Okay. But Jim Carrey's old, so. What about Matt Damon?
Why do you keep thinking? No, these aren't. Bro, this is not about who you think would be the. Well, you know what? This is who you think. That's fine. It's not. I don't think the question is who do you think. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, that's
Joseph. Okay, I'm sorry. I had a feeling I was saying his name wrong.
I'm afraid. I mean, I guess.
I know. Maybe.
But why? Why him?
I just didn't want to pick anybody like overly popular. I just wanted to pick like a random dude.
He's pretty popular. What was he in?
He's in Inception. He's been in the
before
Dark Knight trilogy.
Like when he was a kid, what was he in?
That I can't really think of. Oh, he's in Looper. Oh, well, that's not when he was a kid. That's a pretty good movie, actually, for those who haven't seen that with Bruce Willis.
Dark Knight Rises. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, who was he in Dark Knight?
He was the cop, the kid.
Oh yeah.
Or the younger cop. I wouldn't say he was a kid. The Rook.
Trying to remember what he played as a kid.
Let me see. He has been in something, beforehand. The Night Before.
Oh, Lincoln. He was in the last of the Batman too.
Oh, he's in Beethoven. Maybe that's where he kind of.
That might be one, but there was another one.
Lookout. No, I haven't seen that.
I don't remember what it was. I just remember. Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
So folks out there, if
Peter Drexledge. Let's see.
Who said Peter Drexledge? Epic. Okay, let's pull up. So, folks, along with Epic, if you had one actor that you think would play you, who would it be? Oh, come on.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, the troll level here is on 9,000.
Whoa, did you just say troll level? I'm offended for this guy.
I wouldn't want to be offended by me.
Yeah, but you said it's troll level. Like, I think that was like a double entendre.
Oh, I am an entendre.
Because he's a little person?
Yes,
and you said troll? Jesus.
Well, no.
Math doesn't work for you.
I took calculus for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, I don't like this shit. So I left. I left it there to rot in its...
Good old American education.
Dude, American education is fucked. It really is. What do kids learn nowadays?
I think, to be honest, I don't think it's really fucked. I think it's the amount of effort that kids put into it.
So if you were a kid in today's day and age, say, we'll say 15, 16 years old, you're a teenager. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. What would your mindset be?
If I was 16 today, how the fuck would I know that?
Oh, I'm just, hypothetically speaking, I'm just throwing random shit out there.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I mean, you've got TikTok, you just the social stressors that are on younger people nowadays. Do you think you'd be fucking crazy? Do you think you'd be cool?
I don't know. I don't have kids that age. I'm not around them enough to know. So I don't know.
All right. I don't know how I would be either, but you're a smart guy, so I thought you might have.
I can't put myself into with the years of experience that I have, I couldn't put myself into that shoe. Like, I can only tell you what it was when I was that age.
Back in my day, folks.
There was a lot for me. It felt like I had a lot of less shit to worry about. But I don't think that had anything to do with what was going on socially.
Yeah.
I think that was more just being a kid, and adults have to handle all the bullshit.
Yeah, being an adult's kind of whack now that I think about it, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's overrated. 'Cause when we were kids, we're like, I can't wait to be a grown up. I can go to sleep whenever I want.
Now we're
grown. And then you're like, fuck, man, I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, and you can't sleep, and then you lay there looking at your wall, watching old reruns of Taxi.
That's why we drink,
and
so we can go to sleep.
It is true. Just like my little tiki glass.
What up, Ghost Chips?
Ghost Chips, what up, dude? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast. The best podcast in North America, the world, and soon to be Cuba. Okay, folks. So make sure you give us a like.
Did you go to Turtle before you came here today?
No, I haven't been out all week. Well, no, I went out Tuesday for like a half hour.
Okay.
And then I played, without giving too much away, I was somebody's therapist for about 45 minutes.
Oh, God.
Don't worry. I'm actually very good at these things.
Okay.
I am a good therapist.
How? Please tell us how you're a good therapist.
I listen.
Okay, anybody can do that.
Do you listen or do you hear them? Listening is different than hearing something. Just like knowing is different from understanding.
All right, cliche man. But yeah, so just by listening.
Well, I listened and I gave some, I think, helpful advice.
You gave helpful advice.
I gave helpful
to someone else.
I did. Look, man, it's hard being, an upstanding member of this community. It's a lot of stress and pressure, and I want to make sure that if anybody comes to me randomly, even if I insert myself in their business.
So more of the truth has come out.
It's not more of the truth. It is the truth. However, they were standing there. Something was happening. I said, hey, what's going on? And they said, hey, this is happening. I said, you know what you should do? And I gave my 2 cents, and then a lingering cloud came from another door. And then that's when I proceeded to leave. I'll tell you more about that later.
I already know the lingering cloud.
You know exactly.
Actually, you know the funny part?
Oh, my goodness.
You know the funny part? I actually related that cloud to a black hole the other day.
Yeah.
But I did it in a slick way where it wasn't like I was talking about that person.
Yeah.
But I was like, sometimes you just want to hang out and not be sucked into someone's fucking gravitational well of the black hole that they are.
Yeah, it's like a swirling cone of ignorance, folks. It's just like, but no, I was on a roll. I thought I was on a roll. No, I was on a roll. You got to give me some credit sometimes, folks. Now that I've got my master badge. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Holla at me when you got a master's degree. Yeah, exactly.
Shaming people's social status is not appropriate.
That's not a social status.
I don't care what you say, Jared. I don't really care. I didn't finish school. I made pizzas. Pizza man. You want cheese, pepperoni, mushrooms, onions, green peppers, olives. What about some diced Roma tomatoes? So, I'm good at it. I'm like a wizard with it. I'm like the Harry Potter of pizza.
I don't think you have the skills you used to have.
Please don't say that. It's all I have to live off of because I am the shell of what I used to be. It's pretty terrible. I come home. You saw how I talk to my cat.
Yeah, like a fucking baby. The fucking cat does not understand what the fuck you're saying.
Oh, of course she does.
No, she doesn't.
But it doesn't matter. It's still real to me. Damn it. I've just always wanted to say that. So, but
you
anyway,
say it all the time, though.
I have to keep it up because after a while it starts to, ugh. Regardless, I'm giving good advice. I'm listening. And then the black cloud comes out, and I said, oh, my God, this is my cue to leave. This is why I was only there for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I got up, and then the black cloud started to share its rain and spread. Okay? And that's when I pulled out the umbrella, and I said, not today, rain. I walked out.
I'm gonna go home
and dry myself off.
Yeah.
And I did. And I came home and I ate some food. I ate a really damn good sandwich.
I agree.
It's all right.
No, I'm saying you're turning into the old cat lady.
I'm not turning into an old cat lady. I have one cat. Now, if I had like 5 cats.
And you know what? I saw somebody, I think today, posted that they were like, I'm going to get another cat. And I'm like, motherfucker, you already got like 3 or 4 and you're single as a motherfucker. You don't need no more.
Yeah. You don't. Multiple. I would, if I had pets. Well, I mean, I have a pet, but if I were to have a max amount of pets, it would be 2 max. That's it. Like if I had a cat and a dog,
2 cats,
or 2 cats, or 2 dogs, or
2 cats.
I'm not gonna. Dude, 1 cat is already expensive enough. Cat eats better than I do, and I like to think I eat relatively okay.
If you eat better than the cat, there's something wrong with you.
No,
I should say if the cat eats better than you, there's something wrong with you.
Well, I was talking to a customer this week at work. Came in, we're just kind of jibber jabbering, and we talked about it a million times. But going to the grocery store costs an arm and a leg, and I fucking hate it. Because I got to feed my cat. Cat food is expensive. And our friend over here a couple weeks ago was saying how much he paid for dog food. Mm-hmm. Okay, and it's kind of a lot. I have to eat too.
Yeah. Stop ordering out, I guess.
I don't order out at all. The only thing I personally order out is pizza. That's it. Mm. I don't have the idea of, first of all, I've always felt that DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, whatever, all that shit, I feel all of it's a scam.
Why is it a scam?
Well, it's garbage that it's just way overpriced for no reason.
Why is it a scam though? Like, the only thing you're paying for is the delivery fee, so you're paying for the convenience.
I understand that, but still at the end of the day, it's just, I've never liked it. It's like, hey, you can get whatever you want delivered to you at any time.
Okay, yeah, you don't like the marketing of it because they do simplify it like it's nothing, but yeah, you're paying extra for the convenience. And like, you can't be mad at the commercial. That's how they sell people.
I understand. I just do not like it whatsoever.
Just don't watch commercials.
I don't watch TV. I don't watch anything. I watch myself.
And that's why we don't have anything to talk about when we start doing the show. Like, I bet you did. I gave you fucking Silo. You were like, oh, that sounds interesting. Never even watched 1 episode.
No, I didn't. And it's not because I didn't want to. It's not.
Why?
Well, I had the Memorial Day weekend. Rain grind. That's exactly what happened. But it extended into like the week because it took me longer.
I gave you that show fucking 4 weeks ago.
Not 4 weeks ago. It was
4 weeks ago.
It was not 4 weeks
episode
ago.
6 just came out Friday.
Nah, it was not 4 weeks ago. It definitely wasn't. It was. Look, I would think 3 weeks ago.
I guarantee we will go back because I told you before Nicole came on. It was 4 weeks ago.
I'm telling you, it's been at least 3.
No. Yeah, at least.
Yeah, it was not a month ago. It was. There's no way it's been a month. There's no way.
It's been a month. The show's been on for 6 weeks, bruh.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, there's no way.
And I told you like after week 2. It's been a month.
No, I'm telling
you. First of all, it's documented. This shit is being recorded. It is on the internet. All they got to do is go back and watch old episodes.
That's fine. It's a legal document, but I'm telling you,
it's not a legal document. It's fucking just information that's there.
I like that. We should call this episode legal document. I like that.
We're going to call it fucking I'm going to beat your ass in a second.
No, you're not. Just don't kick me in the nads, please.
No, I'll kick you in your leg. That'll be enough. Your weak body ass.
Yeah. I've lifted boulders, sir. Massive boulders. Like 2 great big bags of sand.
And y'all, please come get this man from me. I swear.
It's okay. I'm here for your own benefit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you. The weather's nice.
So, so Silo, I told you about... and I can admit maybe it'd be hard for you to find something. I even gave you the website that you can look the shit up on.
I still do have the website. I have it saved in my stuff.
And you have not looked at one fucking thing. When of the hundreds, even thousands of things that are on there, you have not looked at one thing.
No, because typically when I go to bed at night, I typically will pass out after a certain amount of time. So I got to get up and I got to roll it, and then I got to do it on the weekends or Saturday night or Sunday.
You got to do what on the weekends?
I have to do this. We have to enjoy our
Wait,
lives.
you said you come home and you do what?
I come home, I play my games, and by the time I'm ready for bed, I'm gonna.
But there's nights there's nights you're not playing your games though.
Yeah, that's like recently it's been like twice out of the last like month and 2 months.
That's not true.
It is.
There's not true. Or maybe you're not streaming it then. Because
Yeah,
there's been multiple days during the week that I noticed. Because I'm watching Twitch all day. So if you pop up, I'll know it.
No, I get that. So I did not stream until, well, at least today, I didn't stream until late in the afternoon because I just didn't really feel like doing it. And then I would say the only day I did not play this week, especially stream, was Tuesday. But every other day.
Within the month that I told you about this show, and I'd say within, I don't know, 3 weeks of me giving you the site to go watch the show, or any show for that matter that I suggested, or movie, what happened?
Rank it up. I'm telling you.
You weren't ranking up. You only been ranking up for the last 2 weeks. What about the last month?
Well, I was big on Star Wars. That was a thing.
Star Wars what?
The Jedi Survivor, the game. I'm just saying, when I come home at night, my stream and everything is a bulk of my evening. When I lay down, it's not that I don't want to watch these shows. Is I'm going to watch the first or second episode, whatever it is, and I'm going to fall asleep during it, and then I'm going to have to start shit over again. So when I do watch something, I typically save it for Sunday.
So then we should just not have the entertainment beaker anymore.
I am the entertainment beaker, sir.
No.
I am the entertainment
So you hear that,
beaker.
Epic? We're not having the entertainment beaker anymore.
That is what Jared said, folks.
No,
that is
we're not
what
doing
I
it.
said.
No, I'm saying it because I'm saying it. We're not doing it no more because I'm the only one watching shit. So I'm not even going to talk
shit. I'm streaming.
Okay.
I'm doing.
That's fine.
I'm getting. I had
That's
6 people watching me the other day.
That's fine.
It was cool.
Have your fucking nothing. Never mind.
I was very popular. I felt very popular, and then I died, and then that's when I lost all my streamers. It was awful. Because if you're not good, I don't think they'll watch you. Depends.
No, because you weren't talking.
That could be very possible too. No, but sometimes you'll tell me. So I'm like, hey, I'll pull up my chat. I'll say something. Then nothing ever happens afterwards.
Once you see the 5 people, like it's too late. You have to be talking through the whole thing because the numbers will lag. You don't know.
I know
who's
that.
Still there?
Yeah,
who's not there.
I know that will happen. I'm very aware of that. But sometimes when I pull it up and it's like, hey, blah blah blah. Hey, welcome to this or whatever the case may be.
Epic. Guess what? That saying is gone. It's gone.
It's not gone. Don't listen. Yeah, don't listen
to
him. I'm gonna get a giant movie poster with Jared on it.
I have one already. I did it myself.
Of you?
Yeah. It was the first Star Trek poster.
I've never seen this. Have I seen this?
Yeah. When we first started the podcast. It used to be on my wall.
Man, that was so long ago though. I
still have it. I think it's at my mom's house. But
if I saw it, I would recognize it.
I replaced Chris Pine's face with my face, and
you know what? I do remember it now.
I had to match the colors and everything and blend it in. I want to do another one like that, but I just haven't figured out which one I want to do.
We should do Lethal Weapon, bro. We should. If you're gonna do one with me, I think that would be the best one to do. And then you can. What would be a good?
Wouldn't be able to print it out. That's the only thing, because I don't have a printer that big. I mean, we could probably go to like FedEx or some shit.
Get like what's like a standard size poster, like in terms of like measurements? Is it like
18 by 24?
18 by 24?
I think. Pretty sure.
8 by 12 that's way too small. No, that's like that's like midget size.
It's a good question. It's a good question, Londa.
Londa, what is a good question?
Do you have a girlfriend? You?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I don't care anymore. That's what
Hawaii 5-0. I don't look like Eric Estrada, motherfucker. And that's not even a movie. That was a TV show.
Hawaii 5-0. I think I've watched a handful of episodes of it.
The original or I'm thinking of Chips.
Are there like spin-offs of Hawaii 5-0 or is there just like Hawaii 5-0?
Well, there's the original Hawaii 5-0 and then there's the new one that has more recent one. See, this is the newer one.
Oh, that's a newer one. I was gonna say. He said you look like who?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I guess he thought it was being funny. I don't care anymore. Meanwhile, Gordon Ramsay, you're in denial. Huh? I'm confused on that one.
Are you in denial? Maybe I'm in denial, folks.
I don't know. I'm trying to understand what they were saying.
Well, let's see. Cast. I mean, I like the spin-off. Well, I wouldn't say
these are
spin-off.
movies. This is not a movie though. I was talking about movie posters. Like, let's see. Let me look up Lethal Weapon real quick.
Lethal Weapon would be dope. Here, let's see. So while Jared pulls that up, for anybody out there who hasn't seen any of the Lethal Weapon movies, do yourself a favor. Good old late 80s. Wait, the first one was made in what, 87?
Yeah, it says 87.
87? Okay, good. All right. Okay, I'm still
So
slightly
I think
sharp.
the better one would be. I guess the first one would work.
Am I gonna have to grow a mullet?
No, I would just put your face on there.
Okay. I'll grow a mullet if I have to, because you saw the way I grew my beard. Like I just didn't care. I did care, but it was just I wanted to trim it. So yeah, we gotta whichever one you feel is best. This is what we gotta do. We have to.
You gotta shave that fucking shit off your face though.
Oh my God, I do. Damn it. I'm gonna look ugly. Uglier than I already am. See, I was preventing you guys from roasting me. If you guys wanted to, do that. So, but I would. So, what's your guys' opinion? Which poster should me and Jared use if
we do this?
If we do this,
I gotta have the time to fucking want to do this. I think 3 is probably the best one.
Who's going to be our Joe Pesci, or should we just?
It could just be him. I think it's better if it's just him.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. But do yourself a favor, folks. If you have not seen any of the Lethal Weapon films,
Danny Glover's a little bit darker than I am.
Do yourself a favor and check out the Lethal Weapon, I would say trilogy, but there's 4 of them. All of them are, I would say the first 2 are arguably the best. Third one's good. 4th one's not too bad. Came out in, 2000, I think? But just really fun cop movies. If you're a fan of cop movies, definitely check these out.
Buddy cop
movies. 48 Hours?
48 hours. Actually, I was about to watch that the other day, but I ended up watching Beverly Hills Cop again.
That movie's fucking hilarious, dude.
I love that movie.
Dude, Axel Foley is probably low key one of my top 10 favorite.
That was
people.
my nickname in high school.
Axel Foley?
Yeah.
That's dope, man. I would love to be.
You know how I got it?
No, tell me, because I'll probably just say something dumb like you were cleaning an axle with a guy named Foley.
Well, I was in auto mechanics class, but me and somebody else were fucking around, and I was hanging behind the corner doing this shit.
Yeah.
And I actually was watching the movie, and the way he pointed the gun, he doesn't do it like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
He'd be like, and the teacher saw me. He was like, "What the hell are you doing, Axel Foley?"
Yeah.
And then it just stuck after that.
That's dope, dude. To be nicknamed after. Dude, that's cool. That's cool kid status right there.
Oh shit.
That would make me feel like $1 million. I ain't gonna lie.
I liked it. That was the only nickname that I fucking liked in high school.
Dude, I had so many nicknames in high school, I can't even begin to tell you. And a lot of you guys know them. Jay Shep, Do Dangerous, R Do.
Those were your rap names. So those weren't your nicknames.
That's what people call me. They call me Ardu. And they also call me the Schlein. Why, I don't know. I cannot attest to the last one, but the other ones were pretty cool. But they were just kind of all thought of there at the moment, and it just kind of stuck. So nobody really put a lot of thought into them before it happened.
Actually, I should do this one for myself.
That's a dope one. I like that one.
No, not that one. It'd be this one.
Hell yeah, that'd be a really good one, dude.
Yeah, I might do
that is a very vintage movie poster right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I don't have a Lions jacket. I need a jacket like that because you got to do the whole point is to do the whole thing.
So you got to reenact. So you can't just put your face on it. You have to.
Yeah, I mean, you could when I did the Star Trek one, I did just put my face on it, but that's just how the poster was done. It was just their 3 heads. It was like Spock, Uhura, and then Captain Kirk in the middle. I got that shit somewhere. Hold on, I might be able to pull it up.
Oh, sweet! Jared might be able to pull up his famous movie poster when he was in Hollywood making the big bucks.
I don't know about all that.
Now he's down in this old man's basement, hanging out with him every Saturday night.
What's happening right now?
Live at 6 p.m. ish, live on Twitch every Saturday. Every Saturday we do this, folks. It's a great honor to be able to do this podcast with you, sir. I'm having a great time. And folks, hold on. Time out. While Jared's looking for his said photo, I have slightly been dipping. I have not played a huge portion of it yet, but I have been playing the new Zelda game. It's fucking awesome. Please, 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 if you are a Nintendo fan, if you're a Switch owner, or even remotely interested in Zelda, please go play Tears of the Kingdom.
Nintendo's trash.
Nintendo is not trash. That is the most blasphemous thing that I think I've ever heard you say. It is not trash.
Trash.
It is marketed towards younger people. I understand. It isn't. They make masterful games. Absolutely not.
What the fuck did you just say?
They make masterful video
Bro, you're
games.
insane.
I am not insane, dude. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a phenomenal video
Their
game.
fucking games suck.
No, it doesn't. I've got a scroll upstairs. I don't know if you saw it on my kitchen table. Oh, yeah, you did, because you were like, oh, really, RJ? Are you going to be this gay today? And I was like, yeah, bro. It's got the broken Master Sword on it. Yeah, I do remember seeing this shit. I do remember it now. Folks, this is when Jared was in
And
Hollywood.
if you call it shit one more time, we're going to have a problem.
I didn't say it was shit. I'm just saying.
I remember seeing this shit.
I don't mean it as shit as in like it's a like shit. I mean like, oh, look at this shit. You know, like, wow, you know.
There it is.
There it is, folks. So there's Jared back in the day in Hollywood before he met me.
I made some revisions. This is an earlier one, but I made some revisions to the bottom. A bunch of different changes, but
Dude, that's fucking
like I
sweet.
added my name actually in the credits and everything.
That's fucking dope, dude.
But yeah.
Was that now? I know
That
we've
was
been
for
talking.
that was for when I was doing graphic design stuff.
Was that a hard Is this a hard process to do?
Well, first I had to take. Well, now that I look at it, it's not just my face; it's my upper body. So I had to take. So you can see my shoulders up. Let me switch this. So it was like from my shoulders up. So everything else is me. But then you have to take out the other person and then put you in and then blend it so it looks like it's naturally part of it, then change the colors and all that other stuff.
So you would say several hours of work to do that?
Oh, yeah, it takes at least.
Maybe a day?
I could probably do it now in a day. But
As opposed
then
to-
it took me longer because that was like the class that we had to do it. That was like the final project for the class.
Oh, so you were really trying to be very particular about it. No, it looks great, man. I mean, shit, I can't do that. But the idea, it's just a cool concept. You know, it's like, hey, let me put myself on a movie poster. Like, that's sweet, dude. It really is.
You mean Tears from the Sun or Tears of the Sun?
With Bruce Willis?
No, yeah.
That's a pretty good movie.
What's that? Tears of the Kingdom? Is that a different movie?
Tears of the Kingdom is the new Zelda game.
Oh, yeah. He was talking about that bullshit.
It's not, but it's masterful. It's
I don't know about masterful.
I've always been a big Zelda fan. I'm always going to be a fan of Nintendo. Even though I don't play them regularly anymore. But when they put out
what are the graphics like? What are the graphics on?
They're I would say they're more of a cell shaded, like cartoon style.
Oh, what?
Cell shading. Have you ever heard of
Like what's gigabytes?
in terms of like data? Oh, in terms of how much space it takes up?
No, bro. Like the early or bits, like 8-bit, 64-bit.
Oh, in terms of the hardware on the Switch, that is pull it up, please. I actually don't know off the top of my head. It obviously is not going to be nearly as powerful as a PC, an Xbox, or a PlayStation. But I would say that in terms of pushing the system to its
What is
limits,
this, Switch?
yeah, it's on Nintendo Switch.
All right, I'm telling you, they have not had any good games in years.
No, they're few and far between. They come out with gems, and this is definitely one of them.
Nah, son.
Well, you're not. I don't think you're a Zelda fan to begin with. So, or if you were, it's probably the one.
I played the first one. That was it.
No, but I'm a Zelda fan. Like, I love Zelda. The Kingdom of Hyrule.
Yeah, again, that's nostalgia shit and all that. That's what they play for. That's what Nintendo relies on. They don't make quality games anymore.
Yes, this is an amazing game. Absolutely.
I guess.
No, Nintendo has always been quality over quantity, and that's why they have. In terms of their like what they mass produce, especially with their first party games, absolutely.
What?
Yes, quality. All their first party titles are always stellar. They have never really made anything.
There's not one Wii game that's fucking good.
Wii game. There's Twilight Kingdom. There's Tears of there's a lot of stuff. Metroid. I mean, there's a lot of good shit. Now there is a lot of filler in there with a lot of kid shit. But when it comes to Nintendo's first party titles like Mario, Zelda, Metroid, just things of that nature, those games are always fantastic. Anything else, yeah, if it's garbage for kids, I get it. Like, oh, hey, let's play Mario Party. No, that's not a classic.
I look at it this way. I have no desire to play any Nintendo game. There's nothing. They I don't know, bro. They lost it. They don't make good games no more.
I mean, that's going to be the difference of opinion.
Because when I say a good game, I mean you got to keep up with the times. You can't just keep putting out the same old style technology games that you've been doing this whole fucking time.
Yeah, and that's one.
I get it. You're probably into the story and that, but the shit ain't nothing different. It's just a different storyline.
Yeah, but they also know how to reinvent things and make them original again. Like, I'll give a good example. So
that's not what nobody wants.
Well, maybe nowadays. It depends. It depends on who nowadays. Yeah, it depends on who you ask. So I'll give you a good reinvention right here. From Super Mario 64.
I don't hear not one person in here saying otherwise. That's all I'm saying.
Well, if they're not fans of Zelda or Nintendo, that's fine.
And there's a bunch of gamers in here.
Yeah, but you got to think that one, this is a choice that I made many years ago to be dedicated to this stuff. Two,
no, that's fine to be dedicated. Wait, dedicated to what? Nintendo?
What I'm saying is I'm a fan.
Okay, you can be a fan. That's fine, but like, don't. Just because you're a fan doesn't mean the game has to be good. You can still be a fan of something and not approve of what they're doing.
Yeah, and I've done that with plenty of titles throughout any console, whether it's Xbox,
but not Nintendo. I've never heard you say a bad thing about Nintendo.
Because they put out quality games. There is no first-party game that they've ever made that I have not liked. Period. Like, in any sense of the word.
Please, somebody else, put in the comments. I need to hear more opinions.
That's fine. If you guys don't agree, that's completely fine.
No, it's not. It's not that. I don't know, man. Nah, there's not one game that Nintendo has put out in the last 20 years that I ever wanted to play. Because they play all their shit is that fantasy shit, like fucking Final Fantasy, Zelda, and fucking bunch of fucking pointy-eared motherfuckers running around and shit, trying to gather treasure and shit. Woo!
Hey, man, there's something that's very cool about that stuff.
Nah,
I'm just saying. So we have the Switch hardware schematics up here.
I can't.
It is very minimized in terms of text, so it is insanely difficult to read from here. We'll just say this. It is obviously the least powerful of the three major consoles currently out on the market, but I have always been a person that had the mindset of graphics really don't make a video game. It's the gameplay itself.
I didn't say that.
No. I'm just, in terms of the hardware and,
but that
maybe
is definitely a huge part of making a good game.
In today's day and age, yes, for the market and what we've gotten out of, I'll use The Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption. I mean, games that are just like, oh shit, this could be fucking real. It's like a movie. Yes, it's completely understandable. But what makes a game fun at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how great it looks if is the game fun. So yes, if there's great graphics, I'm going to be all for it.
There's nothing fun about The Last of Us. That shit is terrifying.
I mean, it's a fun game. I mean, you have fun playing it, right?
I have fun playing it because the story enthralls me into it. Like,
yeah. So
nothing about Zelda is going to enthrall me into the fucking game. I'm not going to be immersed into this world because
Ganondorf is trying to take over Hyrule. Yeah, I know. I get it. Same.
Yeah, what the fuck? That doesn't even make sense.
It does. Well, I'm actually learning some of the backstory in the new game, so I'm very excited about that. But regardless, I understand where you're coming from. It's like, hey, you're using the same thing, retried, retrued, whatever. It doesn't work anymore.
They just retread everything. They don't make new games.
But they're successful doing it, though. And when I mean that...
When you say successful, bro, just because you keep selling the same game over and over again doesn't make you successful. That just makes you good at remaking shit.
But I'll give you really good examples of people that can't do that. I look at Halo. Okay, I look at Gears of War.
I guarantee Halo has made more money than fucking Nintendo in the last few years.
It's very possible, yes, because Halo is a major market and it has been for a while. But
And
in
that's
terms
just
of
one game.
in terms of the quality of Halo,
Or one franchise, I should say. Like Nintendo has dozens of franchises, and they fucking still, because they're only making games for kids
and adults, for everyone. So regardless, but when you have a franchise like
most
Halo,
people I know that have a Switch as an adult, they be like, I haven't turned that shit on in months, or maybe even years.
And again, because there is a lot of filler out there, but when it comes to Nintendo's first-party AAA titles, they always hit. And if there's a bunch of garbage out there, if you pull up the Switch library right now, there's a bunch of shit I'd never played, never touch. But if you're
so what made you pick the Zelda game?
Well, one, I've never played a bad Zelda game ever, period. I think the one Zelda game that I personally I wouldn't even say even cared for, but it wasn't on major consoles, was Legend of Zelda and the Four Swords, which was for the Game Boy Advance, where you had to use a connector cable with your buddies. That was a fun game, but it was different style from what I was used to, because I'm used to the 3D worlds and all that other stuff. So it's handheld. It's a fun game, but it just wasn't wow. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean it was, okay, because I see the difference now. So this Zelda is like you're in a 3D world.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a whole world. I can explore dungeons, all this stuff. I can ride a horse. I can fly now to a degree.
Okay, so that's not real. That's not real Zelda then.
It is real Zelda.
Nah.
Well,
the first one you were talking about is real Zelda. That like when I know Zelda, I know the flat above from the top down view.
Yeah,
running around. That's Zelda.
I understand that. I get that.
This 3D shit. The same thing with Mario when they started doing all that 3D shit with Mario. It's like,
but that's
it's just rehashing this, and I guarantee it's the same mechanics.
Mario is considered a platform adventure game. But when you're able to expand the 2D world into this 3D realm, that's why the Nintendo 64 was so successful. That's why Super Mario 64 is
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes, please play it. We will never say not to play that on this show.
He's asking me specifically which game I like very much. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. What have I been playing recently? The new F1 just came out. I haven't gotten that because I want to get that because they got the Vegas Strip on there, which is this is going to be the first year they're going to race in Vegas on the Strip.
That's actually kind of cool.
It's fucking dope as fuck.
Yeah, it's actually. Hopefully they get like a good picture, with the sun setting and all, or whatever
not sunset. The race is at night.
Ooh.
With all the lights.
Oh yeah, so I know somebody somewhere is going to get a super dope ass photo.
Yeah, F1.
Yeah,
they're going to get the fucking.
It's you brought that up, and the first thing I thought of was photo op, but when it comes to the 3D world and things of that nature.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. He might win. I like what Mercedes. They're looking. Well, I don't want to say both Mercedes. I think Hamilton's looking pretty good. He qualified in 5th, but I think the car has a little bit more. I don't know if it has as much for the Red Bull, but it's going to be interesting tomorrow. I think Hamilton can get podium and Verstappen will get first, but we'll see what happens. Sorry, that was a little F1 chat.
No. Aren't some of our friends kind of overseas right now? That's what they were watching.
Well,
right?
that was a lot. They were in Monte Carlo. I don't think they're going to Spain. I mean, they're still in Europe, so they might go there, but I don't know.
No, but that's what what you guys are talking about. That's what they went to go see, right?
That was
F1.
a race.
A race.
Yeah, this is another track that is coming up tomorrow.
And let me ask you, the one for people out there that don't know, who aren't super big on the F1 scene, such as myself. The race they went to, the one in Monte Carlo, I know it's always a big deal. I saw the photos of everything, all the boats out on the water.
Yeah, that's one of the most, I guess, arguably the most prestigious race of the year.
In terms of Formula One?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's been around forever. This one they're doing this weekend in Spain is also a pretty old track. I think Monte Carlo was way longer. Way older, I mean. But this one this week has been around since 91, but they do a lot of testing throughout the year there so a lot of drivers are familiar with and teams are familiar, so the cars are going to probably be a little more equal on this track than
I
some of
gotcha.
the other ones.
As opposed to some that may obviously be a little more foreign to a driver or whatever.
No. It's the way the cars are set up. Like each track you set it up a different way. Like depending on how the track's laid out, how many turns there are. And there's a lot of engineering that goes into it. That's why a lot of people don't like racing because it's kind of nerdy. It's engineering.
Yeah, no, and I wouldn't say I've never not been a fan of it. I mean, I'm not watching that. It's just never like intrigued me. But then
but we had a fucking guest come over here. I'm watching motherfuckers drive. Like, you just sound ignorant.
well, yeah, but that's what I'm to the casual fan from the outside looking in. It's like, oh, you guys are just watching people go in circles.
Yeah,
you know?
but it's a lot, especially F1. F1 is probably, I don't want to say the most technical, but pretty high as far as technology goes into the car, that goes into the cars.
Now, do you think in order to be well, obviously this is going to sound silly, but do you think you have to be a fan of cars to get into racing to a degree?
I think if you're not a fan of cars and you do like racing, you'll be a fan of cars. I don't think you can't have one without the other because once you into racing, then you're interested in why the cars are doing. I don't know. I don't think. No. I think you have to. I think they're mutually exclusive.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I was obviously in the same mindset, but I just say, it's like when we went to our first race. It's like we go there.
Your first race. That was my third.
Okay, well, so my first race, my first day of school. Here's my crayons. We get there, we go down there, do the whole tailgate thing, and the big thing everybody was telling me when we were walking up to them, when they're giving us earplugs, hey, you're gonna feel this shit, yeah.
Maybe that's what it. Well, Epic just said he says he likes racing, but he doesn't know anything about cars. It could be just the fact that he likes the sound of them. I don't know. What do you like about it? Like, I don't know. I just don't think in my head that you could like one without the other.
And I think that's very plausible, but maybe he likes the crashes. Maybe he likes that could be it. The action.
And well, yeah, I guess now that I think about it, because I'm into MMA hardcore, and I look at things differently than other people. A lot of people, they just want to see knockouts. Like, yeah. I'm looking at technique. Like,
I got
what
you.
goes in, like okay, he's in half guard here. He can do this, he can move to that, he can switch over there to get the arm bar, and like other people are just like, oh, they're on the ground rolling around. That's just boring.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like that's when the shit gets interesting, because now it's a fucking chess game. But again, I like nerdy details about shit.
No, but that's a part of I would think the overall culture with anything. It's the little things that make up the big picture.
I got John Jones all day. That's it.
Against or who your favorite is, or
against going Pavlich.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it's really hard to go against John Jones. It really, really is. And this is coming from somebody who just watches casually. If there's a big event on and Saturday night, it's like, hey, there's a fight on. Oh, who's fighting?
John Jones is his biggest opponent. He's his own biggest opponent.
Well, with some of the troubles he's had outside
of them. You mean all of them?
Yes, all of the troubles he's had outside of the octagon. But
I feel like he's matured enough where I think he's good now. We'll see. He's probably at the prime, the peak he can get to right now. So it's nothing but downhill from there.
Yeah, no, but do you feel, especially when it comes to fighters, whether it's MMA or boxing or whatever kind of sport, do you feel and I think we as people can kind of see it too, when somebody really hits their peak, their prime, do you think that's always the best time to walk away from?
No. Why would you walk away when you're at your best?
No. I'm just saying, when you're finally, say you just capped out, you reached your max, you're
the thing with fighting, you don't know when your max is until you actually hit your max, until you get knocked the fuck out on a regular basis, or you
start to lose it,
lose
it, so to speak. I was just thinking from like a standpoint of like, hey, I'm at from like maybe the fighter's perspective, I'm at the top of my game right now. Yeah, I'm
a fighter. Some of the best guys in the world will never walk away unless they got to kind of be forced to leave, because some of them don't ever stop. Like Anderson Silva, he walked away from MMA, but he's still doing exhibition boxing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
We're about to find out whether Conor McGregor still got it after he's been off for 2 years. After that, he broke his ankle.
Damn, it's been really 2 years since that happened.
Yep.
I remember when that happened, too. Damn, 2 years. Woo! That's just kind of crazy how time flies.
And he's
by.
fighting Michael Chandler after the tough season. So, and that's a fucking huge mountain to fucking climb when you've been off for 2 years and you got to come back to face that monster.
So, say McGregor comes in.
Yeah, Nate Diaz, I don't think he was ever done. He just didn't get enough fights. What were you saying?
So say he beats Chandler, like being away from 2 years, does that revitalize his career, or does that just put a stamp on it and saying, like, yeah, I still got it, or I can still go?
Who?
When it comes to McGregor.
Depends on how he wins, I think. If he wins decisively, like he goes out there and knocks him out, he's still Mystic Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he already called maybe second round for that one. I don't remember. But if he goes to decision and it's like split decision, then it's like, But at the same time, a split decision could mean, all right, he needed time to knock the rust off.
Yeah.
So if he wins, he's still there. If he loses, I don't know.
Then it's
man's worth like $700 million, bro.
That must be nice.
Yeah,
must be very nice.
He's good, so he don't really have to ever fight again.
No, I understand that, and so that's kind of my whole thing. It's like, hey, if he goes out there, and like you said, if he wins decisively, it's like, oh, I still got it, I can still go. Or if he's knocking the rust off, split decision, wins, it's like, whew, I got it, I still got it, but I think that's it for me.
Now, if he goes out and just gets mollywopped, then
that's a different. Obviously,
he's gonna have to do some soul searching and see whether it's even worth him still going out there.
How old is he? I
30. I just heard it the other day because I was watching that documentary on Netflix.
37, 38?
No,
or is he?
I want to say 35.
Okay, so he's around my age. Okay, what have I done wrong in my life? But
not fucking exercise. That was the first one.
Oh.
Beep, 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 beep. Wait, where's
Can't win on this show, folks. And neither will you, especially if you come over.
34.
34?
Yep.
Oh, so the same age as me. Okay.
Yep.
Me and Conor, we're like one and the same. Not really.
What?
But, not really.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying.
That's a different type of human being, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Well, nothing is more disappointing than
he sells alcohol. You drink it.
It's good whiskey, folks. It's good whiskey. A little bit of cherry Coke with it. The superior Coke, by the way. Just saying. And while Jared is Googling over Conor McGregor, look at that tear coming down your eye now, sir.
Who?
You.
I got no tears. I was reading what Londa was saying. Yeah, I do want to see that. Pereira's they're doing lightweight? Oh, shit. Actually, I think that's better. I feel like that's a hard weight for him to cut to when he was going against Izzy. That's the thing. Fighters, as they get older, man, as people get older, we start to gain weight. And it's hard to cut weight to a certain, after a while. And it, because it gets so hard, it takes a toll on your system, especially 24 hours before you have to fucking go out and fight somebody. Your body hasn't fully recovered. I think they say it takes 72 hours for your body to fully rehydrate after that.
Really?
But you're fighting 24 hours after you weighed in. So
yeah. Well, it's the human body. It's just the process we can't stop until obviously some technology comes out that makes us all live forever. Would you want to live forever?
It's already around. It's already here.
We just
not forever. I don't say they live forever, but they have, well, aside from CRISPR, which is gene editing,
all right.
they have found still gene editing, but they found the actual genes that they can reverse the aging in certain parts of the body. Like they've done it in mice. Like they had a blind mouse, not 3 blind mice.
I was going to say a joke.
Mouse. I know you were. That's why I had to get it up. I had to cut you off.
Fuck you.
They had a blind mouse, and I think they did it on several, but they edited the genes where they were blind and they were able to make their eyes see again just by editing the genes.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's some wild shit going on.
No, but I mean,
within the next 50 years, humans will probably be living to like 150. Average-ish.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, you'd be able to see a lot of shit.
Yeah. But then resources eventually would.
Yeah,
well, I don't know. Maybe the population would go down.
I don't know, man. The world is.
Yeah, genetic manipulation is some crazy shit.
Genetic manipulation.
Yeah, we were talking about AI and talking about being scared about that shit. Think about we start making superhumans and shit.
That would be pretty trippy, and I know we've seen enough, especially 80s, and I know sci-fi movies on here to where it'd be like, hey, I don't know if I'd want to fuck with a superhuman, especially if they were upset. They'd probably do some superhuman type shit to you, like drill you into the earth, like to the core, disagreeing over like what flavored donut you like, that kind of thing. What?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, donuts are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's another show that RJ hasn't watched, by the way. Londa said, hopefully we don't get a real life Homelander. You don't even know what that is.
I've heard of it. Homelander?
Yeah.
I know what a Homelander is. I've never watched it, but I know
what is a Homelander?
Well, I know what Homelander. I know of the show.
What's the show?
Homelander.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. Just like earlier when I was trying to explain AI. I know what I'm going to say. I just don't know how to explain it.
Oh, man. You're tripping.
I'm not tripping.
You're tripping because Homelander is a character in a show.
No.
Yes.
No.
Not the show. The show is called The Boys.
This show I know of.
That you've never seen that one.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's one of the craziest fucking shows. It's a comic. It's a comic book movie.
No,
it's a comic book show.
I know we've talked about it on the podcast before. So.
Oh shit. Homelander's probably going to be a DLC in Mortal Kombat 1. That's kind of cool, actually.
Well, they do put some pretty nifty characters in there. They had...
Yeah, but you got to know who Homelander is to understand
right.
the significance of this. Bro, I cannot believe you haven't seen The Boys, man. Like, it's something wrong with you, dog.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Which one's Omni-Man? That's the... No, that was Noir, was the all-black. I don't know which Omni-Man it was. I could look it up, huh? Yes. Bro, you have to watch The Boys. There's no excuses. That's on Amazon. There's definitely no excuses on that one.
Nothing to do, nothing to say, nothing to
we're
love,
go ahead
nothing
and
to play, nothing to cry about today. You like my song? I wrote it just now.
It's his own show. Okay.
I call it Ballad of Jared.
No.
Oh, come on. You don't want your own ballad after you?
No. Ronan Jackson has a ballad because there's a whole episode called Ballad of Ronan Jackson.
No, well, the Ballad of Ronan. Well, okay, so Ronan Jackson has a ballad, folks. But we're going to have like a sequel, The Ballads of Ronan Jackson. Just saying. I think it'd be awesome.
I need to bring him back actually in game.
I
haven't been on in a while.
Dude, you know what the best thing about coming back from a long time is?
I don't know. Say it into the mic.
Well, I was obviously passing you the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Is that returning after a long period of time is always there's this giant euphoria associated with it. It's like you're the 30th entrant. You're the surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble.
Nobody knew who I was because that server had just
but it
had just been spun up, and so like there were some mechanics and some systems in the game that weren't even fully operational yet. Like I was already painting for gold, and I had a bunch of gold nuggets, and I couldn't sell the shit to nobody because none of the shit was ready yet because the server had only been up for like a week. So
well, but you're still gonna. But you know who you are, and you're returning in your own.
God.
I'm telling you,
go.
it's not time to go. It's time for Ronan Jackson to return as the 30th entrant in the Royal Rumble. I'm telling you, and you're gonna get a massive pop in your home state of Wyoming.
And Ronan Jackson's not from Wyoming.
Okay, I was just trying to use something. Where is Ronan Jackson from?
Texas.
All right. So your home state of Texas.
Ronan Jackson's from Texas. He spent some time after the war, and I guess I'm going to go. I had to look up which war was during the 1900s, early 1900s. It was the Spanish-American War.
Okay.
So after the war, he decided he was going to leave the country, and he went overseas, and he learned martial arts.
Okay. All right. So
that's why if you see his pants, he has like those old Bruce Lee type pants.
Ooh, I like this. Bruce Lee type pants. But
you know how the uniform that Bruce Lee used to wear?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was Ronan has the pants like that, but he has a red leather long jacket like Arthur kind of.
I like this. This. But still,
you've never seen him? I thought I showed you.
I'm sure you have.
Oh.
But what I was going to say is but you're in the great state of Texas, and Ronan Jackson's returning after a 6-month hiatus, and the town needs a hero.
First of all, we're not in Texas though, in Red Dead.
I know, but I'm just hypothetically speaking. Right? You're down in Tumbleweed or Valentine or Saint Denis.
You say Tumbleweed? Is there a Tumbleweed there?
There is a Tumbleweed. It might be in Red Dead Redemption 1.
Yeah, because there's Blackwater, there's Valentine, there's Strawberry,
there's Saint Denis.
Tumbleweed
is definitely in the first game though.
I don't remember that one. That might be. Well, no, I don't think there. And 2 is not.
Well, yeah, you're just returning from and the town needs a hero, and then out from the dust and the wind blowing as the sun.
I've been trying to figure out how to make money. I don't got no damn money.
Neither do I, folks. If you guys got some money, give it to us. Sorry,
you could just, hit the tip jar down the bottom.
Does it look like a jar?
No, I didn't. I could have done a graphic for it, but I didn't feel like doing all that.
Well, now we know. I didn't know we could make
the
a tip jar
page is enough.
Well, I understand that, but I didn't know you can actually make a tip jar graphic. Pretty cool.
Well, I mean, it has to be certain dimensions. But like there's certain dimensions. You've never even looked at your Twitch page, have you?
Yeah, well, on my phone, like briefly.
Yeah, bro. Like you can do all kinds of shit. You're supposed to put information so people know who they're coming to see. You put your social media on there so you can.
What if people murder me?
You don't put your fucking address on there.
I'm not saying I'm going to put my address on there. That's what idiots do. I just don't want to be murdered by Ronan Jackson, returning after a 6-month hiatus.
It's time to go, guys.
In the state of Texas, with the sun setting and the wind blowing and the dust, and little old Susie Marie over there with her blouse and cowboy boots and pigtails over there. Oh, help me!
All the fucking streamers that went, all the bigger streamers that were over there aren't there anymore. So I guess I have room to move in now.
Got room to move in because this is Ronan Jackson's town.
Oh my God, it's time to go.
And this, folks, is episode 184 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Why are you fucking, bro? Don't talk like that.
I will continue.
That's Ronan's voice.
I know. I'm just doing a parody of Ronan.
Okay.
Out of respect.
Your guy is fucking
McGillicuddy. Michael McGillicuddy of McGillicuddy Enterprises.
There you
go. So, folks, thank you for listening to episode 184.
And McGillicuddy, wouldn't that be Irish in the early 1900s?
Maybe. I mean, I would have to maybe do a little bit of research.
Gotta do research.
Gotta do a little bit of research, folks. But thank you for listening to episode 184. 184. The combination of my luggage. So, with that being said, folks,
that does sound like a McGillicuddy. You know that was Lucy's name in and I Love Lucy.
Yeah, that's. I think that's kind of where it came from because I used to watch it all the time.
Okay.
I'm actually a big I Love Lucy fan.
I'm a big Lucille Ball fan.
So
comedian.
There you go. So you can catch us every Saturday live around 6 p.m.ish here on Twitch. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your boyfriend's girlfriend's boyfriend that we're here every Saturday. Monday for the...
Yep, that is fucking Michael McGillicuddy right there. Wait, what's his name?
Michael McGillicuddy.
Oh, yeah,
of
that's
McGillicuddy
definitely him.
Enterprises, third generation.
Got tuberculosis and shit.
As I wipe my ass with a pine cone.
Oh, my God. All right, guys,
We
we're
will
out.
see you guys next week. Thank you for listening. There is no sound.
Well, don't fucking worry about what the fuck I'm
I
doing.
thought you were going to push the sound. I thought there was going to be a little
Bruh,
ambient
stop
noise.
looking at what I'm doing over here.
What are you doing
You
over
and
there?
Greg used to do that shit. You'd be like looking at the screen at yourself
It's
and
in
shit.
front
like,
of my face.
You fucking worry about what you're doing, not what is on the fucking computer that I'm doing over here.
So we're going to look this way, folks.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
And we're going to put on these shades I took off of an old
This is what I
drifter.
have to deal with, ladies and gentlemen.
That I took off of an old drifter.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with this guy.
We will see you guys
See y'all.
next week. We love it.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist